de facto, pterodactyl when I'm micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax. You're free to see what that's like.
All right, guys. Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. Corey, we're back out. Disc Golf Mecca.
Man, the west side of the Milo Park. Unbelievable scenery, unbelievable lush forest. This is just the best.
Lush was the word of the week out at Milo. It was looking beautiful.
Totally.
It's like playing in a rainforest because it is a rainforest.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's the rainiest forest I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It was pouring on us for a little bit. Fortunately, got pretty nice though towards the end.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of nice, is that card we got. Paul McBeth, Eagle, Doss, AB, kicking off on hole 1, par 4, 630 feet. Dead straight off the tee with a slight left finish. And your second shot, you're going over the road, Corey.
Exactly. Really, it's played as a par 5 in years past, but they moved the tee up a little bit, and it is a par 4. You're looking for that straight shot up the gut. Got to avoid a lot of trees off the tee. Mm-hmm. There's that manicured landing zone that sets you up for not a routine second shot at all. It's dangerous both sides. This actually plays over par for the tournament. Last year it played as a 4.4.
Wow, it's a little tweener hole.
It is tough.
Paul McBeth. I believe that's a Champ Thunderbird.
I believe that is his Thunderbird, just ripping it straight. Unfortunately, it didn't quite have that left finish he was looking for. It is going to set him up with kind of an odd angle on that second shot.
He can manage, though.
Definitely.
Eagle McMahon.
Man, he's just got power to spare. It's really impressive to watch him throw these courses.
Yeah. The disc coming out of his hands sounds like nothing else, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, that tree hit sounded like something I've heard before.
Yeah. That looked like his S-Line PD.
Mm-hmm.
Nate Doss probably going force.
That's what I assume, especially if it's that green there.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Any of those green and yellows are always those Z forces that he throws. He's just so consistent with them.
He is. He loves them. I asked him about throwing nukes. He said he just prefers the force consistency of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's probably somewhere in like the destroyer versus boss conversation.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very good way to put it.
Mm-hmm. Just, I feel like he's never messed up that shot. It's down the tunnel every single time.
Perfect drive. Speaking of power, Anthony Barela has got it for days.
Absolutely. And look at that exit velocity, 67.4 miles an hour. That's
Wow.
heat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, maybe a little bit too much heat.
Yeah, a little too much turn on that one.
Just flipped it over a little bit.
Eagle with not the best lie, forced to just play safe and pitch up.
Definitely. He was not in a good position off that tee. Just couldn't quite make that corner. And that's really what you're trying to do on that tee shot.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Barela, he's going for it, Corey.
Absolutely. He was a ways away under that tree. And look at that curb skip.
Off the curve.
Wow.
That's parts. That was a fantastic shot from an awkward lie.
Absolutely. That's really the best thing you can hope for. And he was in a pretty compromised position. So that's just great.
Doss going glow buzz.
Oh, God. So buttery, man. That's great.
Doss throwing a buzz doesn't get more classic than that.
Mm-hmm.
Paul.
With the McPro, it looks like to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Just ripping it, man. A little bit too much turn.
Yeah. Better to miss that way than
Absolutely.
in the road.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're going to air to the right.
Mm-hmm. Eagle McMahon on his third.
Look at that little flipped up MB3. Oh
Eagle!
My gosh. Wow, he's trying to get the 3 the hard way, huh?
Oh, my God. Seriously, huh? AB cleans up a nice birdie. Oh, my goodness. Hit just a little bit too pro side to stick, it looked like.
Good Lord, I've still got chills.
Oh, my God.
That would have been incredible, man. There's a huge gallery out for us today.
Almost Brody Millered it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which you can see video of on our channel.
What's that, 2015?
2014.
2014.
In Worlds, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody cleaning up there. Eagle with the par after chaining out for the birdie.
Absolutely. God, his form is so clean.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Throw some beautiful shots, man. Paul is 3 clear of the card. Doing work. We're on to hole 2. It's a big towering hyzer off the tee and then a really straight shot into a protected green, Corey.
Absolutely. Really, for your first shot, you're just throwing a high hyzer into a landing zone that you see right here. It's really all about that precise second shot. That's kind of a touch mid-range shot. You got to land it on these chips. There's trees to the right, there's ferns to the left, and there's just a nice, beautiful landing zone right next to the pin.
Prettiest green in disc golf.
Yes, I'd say.
Especially with all those chips they put out. Thanks to all the volunteers at Beaver State Fling. This Milo is looking unbelievable.
Exactly. I was talking to a few guys. They were saying really the laying of the chips is not hard, but getting the chips to the holes is impossible.
I was gonna say, man, how did they get those there?
Yeah, they got a wheelbarrow them all in.
Really?
It's
No way.
incredible.
Dang. Also incredible is that drive from Paul McBeth. I got way down the fairway with that Star Destroyer.
That's pretty much perfect.
Yeah, can't do much better.
Yeah, both these holes that we're just going to start are par 4s. The first one, though, plays as an average of 4.4. This one down to a 3.6.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot easier than the last one.
You're in its full attack mode. Not going to be happy with a 4.
Yeah. Nate Doss with that force. Pretty perfect spot. Should set him up beautifully for a second shot.
Really, that's what you're looking for, right into that little recessed part of the fairway. That seems to be the ideal landing zone.
Yep. AB going Star Destroyer.
Getting all of it, that's for sure.
This kid, he was fun to watch this weekend, man. I hadn't seen him play before in person. He bombs.
He does.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of watching him a couple rounds out in Utah. Just really incredible. Just easy breezy 550.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's 100% true. It looks like Eagle hung it out wide there and really paid the price in a nasty way. He's in this tree.
Yeah, he's hoping for a 4 at best.
Yeah, a couple of feet to the right, he could have salvaged a birdie.
Oh, for sure.
But not much doing here except for a forehand out. And then the skies opened up, Corey.
Goodness, man. It just starts dumping. Look
Yeah.
at that rain.
Unbelievable. Eagle going MD3 on his third shot, going to try and salvage a 4. He's back. That's makeable, but
That's makeable. Definitely fought through those trees. A lot of times you'll get a kick, and if it kicks right, you're in trouble.
Doss with a big enough drive, he's going, I think that's a challenger.
Wow, that is just impressive.
Same spot as Eagle.
Yep, right into that ravine. Really, as long as you have a clean look at the basket, it's makeable. It's a raised basket, so you can kind of get above the ferns, above the action there. But AB leaving a little short. pushing
Yeah.
that little limb.
You don't really want to do that on this hole. There's a backstop.
Exactly.
There's no
just
reason.
jam it in.
Yeah,
You
just.
see McBeth kind of taking that exact play, like we're just saying. Just throw it into the wall.
Yep. Unfortunately for AB, the mentor went after the protege on that one.
See, now that was the problem.
Yep.
Okay.
Here is AB for a birdie. He's about 45, 50 out.
Man, these putts just have some velocity
They got some
on them,
zip
right?
on them for sure. Yeah,
Man.
he jams those things.
We need the exit velocity on the putts.
We,
more than the
we
drive.
do need that. I'm really curious to know about all the pros. See
Yeah,
how
how
fast they
hard
come
they're
out.
putting.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
impressive.
From like the
Maybe we'll-
same distance.
Yeah, I'd love to get that going for Worlds or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. We got Eagle. Save the par. Well done. After, I believe, Doss made a birdie.
Yeah, that was clutch. That was an important par to get, especially after not so hot off the tee and frankly not a hot upshot either.
Yeah, yeah, true. Good birdie from Paul. AB saving his par. Here's Eagle coming out of the woods. This is that natural OB Milo has in spades.
Totally. I was just gonna say there's not a lot of strong OB around here.
Yeah,
but the
but-
second you get off the fairway,
You're losing a stroke.
you're not getting that birdie.
That's the way disc golf should be played, in my opinion. I love it, man. Hole 3. They played this hole in round 1, Corey, but we won't talk about that.
No, I choose to remember last year.
I'm good with that. Yeah. It's 285 feet of a really touchy Annie through a ton of trees. It's the North Carolina hole out at Milo.
Totally. I mean, you're standing on the tee, and you just have to question why you're playing disc golf at that point.
Oh, Paul with the
Oh
champ
my
rock 3 and
God.
these little skinny trees with no branches that give you some nasty kicks, man.
Absolutely. I mean, only 285 feet, but this hole actually does play over par.
Yeah.
Has a 3.1 scoring average. That's tough.
It is.
Like, this is no easy work. You go from those 2 big bomber holes into these 2 cutty holes, and
You gotta get touchy quick.
exactly.
Yeah. Doster, a nice turnover. I believe with a TI buzz, there's AB going forehand, which you'll take that every time he's got to look.
Exactly. If you could sign up to have that lie every single time, you'll take it.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Eagle was going MD3.
On an extreme turnover.
Yeah, crazy Annie line. Oh, kind of late-ish tree. Hopefully far enough he can salvage a par.
Yeah, off the tee, it really doesn't look like there's a line. And when you get up there, it is, but it's so sharp and it's so angled. Just, it's so improbable to hit.
Yeah, Paul probably looking to just save a bogey here, honestly.
Yeah, he's just got that T-bird 3 lined up, hoping for somebody that can flip over, get him into a spot. I believe that kind of gave him a look. He's at least out of the trouble.
Yeah. Pretty impressive, but not very close. Nate Doss got a little window here through the trees. Going with that challenger.
Goodness.
It's puttable, but not.
He's had some issues in this hole this
Yeah,
tournament.
yep. Eagle, the one a little wide, but that'll work for a par. And here's Paul to save 3. Not close, honestly.
Yeah, 50, 55.
Yeah.
Bang,
It's
dude.
close enough.
Yeah, well, as long as you can see it, that's
yeah,
close enough, right?
Yeah. Here is AB after a pretty nice drive, honestly. Dude,
it comes out of his hand. It just ejects out of his hand.
that was just butter the whole way. Nate Doss looking to save his par after that great birdie from AB.
Oh, just not enough gusto.
Yeah,
on
just
it. I don't know.
yeah, that's exactly what it was. Eagle cleaning up the par. Nate is going to come back for the 4.
Notice how he's taking his bag off now.
He made the back on one yesterday.
Hey, if he's putting for 5, that bag's staying on.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, this putt from Paul.
Gosh, just clean form, man. His release is just, it's so efficient. You know what I mean?
Great energy transfer there. AB taking the box with that 2, though. Taking us to another short wooded hole, but there is also danger on this one, Corey.
Absolutely. The second you kick a tree, if you're going left, it is a nightmare.
Yeah.
It drops off so quickly, and there's no OB.
Yeah.
So if you go down there, you're hacking your way back up.
You're coming back up.
It
no matter
is not fun.
how many strokes it takes you.
Yep.
AB looks like that's an AVR. And he misses on the correct side.
Exactly. If
Missing
you're going
right.
to miss right. I really like what they've done at this course design. They go 2 big par 4s in a row. First one harder than the second one. Then they go 2 really tiny par 3s. The second one plays half a stroke easier than the first.
Oh, yeah.
So hole 4 plays as a 2.5. You have to get it.
Yeah, this is definitely a must get. Paul put that Nova pretty close. Eagle going P2, I believe.
And look at that exit velocity relative to what we saw in hole 1. That's 40 miles an hour. Yeah.
I heard Paul talking about it's like it takes 45 miles an hour to get it to the basket. 40, you'll hit the log.
Is that what he's
Yeah,
saying?
him and AB both threw 45. And they
That's
both
so
got,
funny. Yeah.
And Nate found that cliff.
Yes. He is
also-
ways down there.
But he did some work getting back up.
Absolutely. That's to have this look after that drive is just real impressive.
Yeah. See if he can save that par. Oh.
Just seems to be like a commitment issue. I don't know. It seems
Yeah,
like a lot of
I
that
agree.
soft left side stuff.
Yeah, just a little bit too soft. Eagle from just a little bit closer, but this one's for a 2.
Good. Way to clean up. Made the adjustment after Nate. Just actually put it in the bin this time.
Did, yeah. AB also for a 2. His always come in low.
Yeah, always come in low and sink right into the basket. These chains, these baskets are pretty old. They've been beat up, so we've seen already some stiff, firm putts slide right through. You have to be, holding your breath a little bit when those heaters come in.
Yep. Paul making a nice birdie off that Nova drive. Doss coming back for the 4. Kind of expected after that drive down the hill, though, honestly.
Exactly. I mean, you're working it back. It's pretty much a par 3 from where you are.
Yeah. Yep. There is that card with 3 birdies. That's pretty normal for that hole.
For me, it's time with my friends.
For me, it's a walk in the park.
For me, it's my job.
For me, it's fun.
All right, Corey, giant thanks to our sponsors, MVP, PDGA. A lot of love.
Absolutely. Huge thanks to them for getting us out here. Got a couple of those new drivers coming out. I've seen Jeff Faze throw, man. He crushes the teleport.
Yeah. He's
Really
bombing
impressive.
that all over Utah Open. Hole 5, guys, par 3, 420. Really tough get. There's a back elevated tee. You still see backhand rollers, or you see kind of really low line drive flex shots. AB going with the flex shot. That's a lot of ante on that one, though.
Yeah, he threw something extremely stable. Unfortunately, just turned it over a little much, but
Kind of fought through pretty well.
yeah, it's not bad.
Looks like Paul is going with that Champ Thunderbird.
Yeah, I really think that's the play. Something a little bit stable of like a high-speed fairway. The Thunderbird seems to fit that bill perfect. Get it over. Unfortunately, he didn't get it over.
Yeah, didn't need a little bit down and a little bit more turned. Eagle is going with that first run PD.
Gosh, that's
A
such a money
disc
disc.
everyone wants in their bag.
If you throw 550, I feel like it might be a touch stable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eagle says it just goes super straight for him and then dumps. It's a great disc. Nate Doss going with that TIXL. He parked it hole one. Round one.
Yeah, that was just such an impressive shot during round one. It seemed to be unrepeatable, and
He almost did it though.
he had the line.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just hit a late tree there. Paul with his second shot.
Oh,
That's kind of short.
that was not awesome.
Yeah, he was playing the skip, but the skip was not there to be played.
Definitely.
Eagle, putting with that P2. Gave it a bit, but he's close.
Yep, right up on the green at least.
Nate Doss. I'm sure he's just laying this up with that low ceiling. He's smart.
Yeah, and this really is an improbable too.
It
In
is, isn't
general, almost everyone's going to be getting a 3. It's one of those holes where 4s and 2s are hard to come by.
Yeah.
Ooh, gave it a bid, but he's up there too.
Paul looking to save a 3.
Oh gosh,
You knew it was going in though, right?
it's nice when you can short an upshot to
Yeah.
like 40 feet and know it's going in.
And still bang it.
Yeah,
Yeah. AP went long on that putt. Makes a comebacker at least and saves his par.
Absolutely.
As Eagle, not a tree, making his 3. And Nate Doss will do the same. And like you mentioned, Corey, some pars.
exactly. Looking at the analytics from last year, there was 121 threes on the hole and 42 in the other scores.
Really? Yeah.
So that's just a testament to how commonly this is parred.
Yep. I believe it. Paul still 4 clear of the card. We're on to hole 6. Scene of the Philobatross. It's a giant hyzer off the tee. Just want to land anywhere in the middle of this mode fairway. And then your second shot, you're throwing a flex through this gap and then hooking up left and going to the basket.
Exactly, and everyone out here is going to be playing for the 3. This is kind of like hole 1, where it's a 4/5. This year categorized as a 5. Like last year, I'm sure they're maybe hoping for another albatross.
Don't blame him.
But it definitely is a soft par 5. If you're getting a 4, you're not real happy about it.
AB probably throwing a Star Destroyer, and Kid bombs.
Yeah, that's perfect. Right into the ideal
Yeah,
landing zone.
really.
Set yourself up for that flex up shot. It's all good.
Perfect drive. Paul McBeth, one of his Pro AVR Star Destroyers. Only he has those.
I know. I was gonna say, didn't he buy the entire run?
It's got the
entire
it's got
run.
it's got the whole run. I love that so much.
Must be nice just to have an infinite box of beautiful destroyers.
Perfect Star
Yeah.
Destroyers. Yeah. It's nice to be king. Eagle with that PD2 C line, it looks like.
God, just extremely stable. Just gets all of it and rips it down. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's stupid far down the fairway.
It's probably 550, 575 on a hyzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the farthest drives I've ever seen, if not the farthest. Nate Doss.
Oh no.
Yeah, turn that force over just a little bit. It's going to finish okay, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As long as you're in the shortcut, you're okay. The long cut, we get no run up. It gets a little tricky to bomb one.
Yeah, he had that the first round, and he looks like he corrected at least a little bit. It looks like he's going back to the force for the second shot. He's probably at least 480 from the pin.
Ooh, a little slippy off the tee.
But
or
look
off
at
the-
this crazy flex line. Nate
It's it.
Doss.
perfectly. Gosh, I can't even see this camera angle without expecting it to go in.
I know,
though. You know what
right?
mean?
I know, it's the perfect the albatross angle.
Yeah.
Looks like Paul going Star Destroyer again.
No, it's a Thunderbird.
Oh, it
I
is
believe.
Thunderbird. Yeah, you're right. Just a little baby flex.
Oh, no.
Oh, left it a little bit in that guardian tree.
And that is absolutely not where you want to be. It's pretty much the only spot where you're going to have really obstructed footing.
Yeah, he went straight down too. He was right in the middle of that tree. AB taking the flex line with a Star Destroyer.
Ooh, it's a fighter.
All right, man. It's
Yeah.
got to look for Eagle.
Absolutely. If you're putting for 3 from right there, you're doing fine.
Eagle with that first run PD.
The hyzer approach.
Never seen that before.
Good Lord. No flex
Right?
needed.
Man, that first run PD is it's like the Kate Beckinsale of discs. You know, it's oldie, but it's still giddy. Here is Paul McBeth from the trees.
Oh, my gosh. that is just a terrible lie. To the trees.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not what he's looking for there. DOS for an eagle.
Yeah, definitely with a good 3 look after that not so hot drive.
Oh, DOS. I wanted that one for him so bad.
I know.
Here is Paul for birdie from a bush. Well, that's more of a tree, actually.
Ugh. Yeah, he just had nothing coming
Wow,
out
that
of
was
there.
dirty. Yeah. AB, another look for eagle.
You know he wants this
Oh,
too.
man,
He's
this would be
lining it
so
up.
good. Get it.
Oh.
A little too much want on that one.
Absolutely. Set him up with a little bit of work, too. He's
Yeah.
still got a putt before eagle.
He does.
Ooh, tried to come out.
Wow, it did. This is my favorite thing to say in disc golf. Eagle for eagle.
Oh, was there ever a question?
That was a good Simon right there.
That was.
Yeah. Dang.
That was
That's
really
second shot,
impressive.
though.
Yeah.
I guess it's really the first shot that was impressive, but the second shot illustrates how good the first shot was.
Exactly.
Throwing a hyzer. Like, what?
With a PD.
What?
Yeah.
Eagle McMahon, man. Kid is something else.
It's so good, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
really impressive to watch.
Mm-hmm. All around. Eagle, 2 birdies, and a really disappointing par for Paul right there.
Absolutely. Digging a 5 on that hole is...
I bet that never happens for him.
No. If you take a 5 on that hole, you are juiced to throw a drive on this one.
Yeah.
Because you can just unleash on this par 4.
Yeah. It's not really eagleable, though, with this low late ceiling and kind of the risk reward with that OB.
Exactly.
But it makes for an easier upshot if you bomb it like these guys can.
Totally, and you put it exactly right with the risk reward. You can really bite off as much as you want. It's fairly open, but you're going to run that risk of landing on that OB road right, or if you hyzer out a little bit, that OB left, which frankly sets you up for a much harder approach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Eagle just throwing that first run C-line PD again. AB, he said he was going to Destroyer on this one?
Yep, that blue Destroyer just absolutely ripping into it.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is what we're talking about. This is that risk that you're looking for, that reward. Bite off as much as possible, and he's way down there.
He got a pretty easy upshot coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Should be a pretty routine birdie. Nate Doss. That looks like a force.
Yep, if it's yellow and it's going a long ways, that's a force. That's 66.7 miles an hour off the tee.
It's pretty hot.
That's juice.
But he can throw hotter.
That's definitely true.
Yeah. We got a Destroyer from Paul. That one's humming too.
That one is. Gosh, he's got such a beautiful like hyzer flip Destroyer game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So impressive. Like just hitting tunnels, hitting lines.
Eagle, I believe that's an MD3. Mm-hmm. The way he was lining up, I was like, is he going to try and go over the trees?
Nope.
You never know with Eagle, but
Yeah, I know.
then he throws this pretty nice shot.
Yeah, pretty nice. It definitely sawed it off a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
what he's looking for.
Agreed. Doss, I think he's going Challenger here.
Yeah, it looks
Could
to
be
something
a
slow.
buzz. Yeah, that's a Challenger.
Perfect though. Just riding that little hyzer the whole way
Solid.
under the bin.
Challenger game strong. Paul, probably in.
No, that's
What's a rock?
That's a rock. I believe that might be those new glow rock 3s. That he
Oh,
got.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
cool.
a box of them here.
Oh, nice. AB with a little forehand alley right here.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, man. You can't be doing that.
No. He was not stoked after that one. I mean, just being so far down there and you get 40 feet on your upshot.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of that. It's unfortunate. Misses the birdie bid. Going to have a comebacker for his par. Eagle looking for a 2. Or sorry, 3.
Still looking.
He got crowd razz on that one pretty hard.
Is there, they're moving
Yeah,
back
people were
down there?
moving around a lot while he was setting
Yeah.
up. It was like a bit of a gosh.
Yeah, I mean, the gallery is just unbelievable out here. And you
Yeah.
can't say enough
Yeah.
about the support they're giving these guys. But this course is not really very spectator friendly.
Yeah.
Like, it is a hustle and bustle to get these people around. Seriously, kudos to the linesmen.
Yeah, they're doing work.
They were just for keeping everybody in line and just making it run as smooth as it possibly could, you know?
Some good birdies from Paul and Nate. Eagle and AB selling for pars. Just left it just a little high and got that little branch neck.
Yep, just didn't quite get it flat. It was on hyzer the whole time.
Paul, 3 clear of Eagle. AB and Doss hanging around. We are on to hole 8, par 3, 485. It's an island green, Corey. Got that OB right and just short of the pin.
Definitely. This is that string of real long holes right here in the middle.
Yeah.
With 6, 7, 8, and 9, 5, and then 3 4s. But yeah, 485, so it is reachable. The problem is that it's very shrouded in the middle of the fairway. So you're going to have to throw a huge hyzer out and around, or this penetrating line drive that I think Nate is lining up.
I don't even think you could reach the basket if you take this line driver out.
No, you're playing
with that low ceiling. Sure. Yeah. Nate left a little bit high. He asked himself, why don't you throw it higher, Nate? Mildly sarcastic.
That is true, but at the end of the day, whether you're 100 out or 50 out, it's a similar shot.
Yeah, you're so right. Paul throwing one of those Star Destroyers on a ridiculous hyzer line.
Yeah, 69.5 off the tee.
Ooh, that's
that
heated.
had some heat, and that was pure hyzer for, 60? Put himself in the ideal spot.
Yeah, he's got to look if he wants it. Eagle says, I can do that too.
And look at that, 4 mile an hour is faster.
Whoa. He took a more pure hyzer line, though.
More pure hyzer line, yeah. So faster shot, but look at he's 40 feet further back.
Yeah, Yeah, I didn't get quite the flip up Paul got. Yeah. AB gonna go up the middle here. This is a line I haven't seen.
I think he was trying to go up the middle, but...
Oh, you think he yanked it a little right?
I think he yanked it a little right.
Okay. He was trying to flex it around those trees. It worked out pretty well, though.
I'll take it.
Doss going with the challenger upshot. It's there's no curb, so you can kind of just slide it across the...
Exactly, and that is the play, because what you don't want to do is try and land it on top.
And go
it's
long.
Going to fly right past it.
Yeah. Barela puts it pretty close. Eagle can't really run this one with the OB behind the basket.
No, that would be senseless. That wouldn't be good.
Yeah, he's a smart kid. Puts it close. Paul...
Can run this.
Yeah. He's got a pretty good angle on it, actually, to not go OB if he misses it either.
Definitely.
With the way the island shaped.
Oh, no.
Ugh, that's worst case.
That is exactly worst case.
Dang it.
Action off the basket.
Yeah, not what you're looking for there. Doss can try and save the par. Paul will be shortly coming back for his bogey, unfortunately, after AB cleans up the 3.
Yeah, that's just so tough. I mean, the island's so small that if it goes out of bounds, it's pretty much just a tap in to clean up.
Yeah, you're making it, but
still.
It's another strokey.
Yep.
Didn't want to give up.
Oh, that thing even slid through a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. You can see a non-stoked Paul McBeth.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Can't blame him, though.
McBeth not loving that.
Not at all. That's disc golf.
I know, man. It's such a humbling sport. Dude. I say it all the time. The second you get greedy.
It's a game of imperfection, Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, guys. We are on to hole 9, par 4, 689. It is a big bomber off the tee, and then it's a dogleg right for your second shot. Usually a forehand or an Annie. I've seen backhand rollers, too, if you have an under arm.
Exactly. If you're, I think
farther
Sexton
back
usually throws that backhand roller off there.
Off a tee, but
yeah.
Forehand off, second shot.
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
Yeah. Doss force per the usual.
And we've transported into wintertime.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Wow. I got pretty lucky considering how close it got to that tree.
Extremely.
Yeah. He can still salvage a birdie there. Eagle going PD2.
On that big flex line, clearly trying to be aggressive. But...
Yeah. He said that one got in, beat in a little faster than he was thinking it would.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. AB.
Trying to bite that same line off.
Throwing that Star Destroyer, gets it out there. He's hanging out with Eagle. I'm sure Paul's throwing a Star Destroyer as well.
Oh, man. Three's company over there.
Yeah. I think that rain, everyone's kind of rushing the shot a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah.
I've seen people throw that big hyzer out and around the right side. That seems to be like the safest way to be. Because you really want to be in that left side of the fairway.
Yeah, so you can make this corner. So Doss, you can see having trouble and through the force, and he wanted to hang that one a little wider than he did.
Absolutely. The second you go into these trees, we've said it before, it's just misery trying to get out.
Ooh. Paul getting real close to that second shot.
Almost dunked it.
He did indeed. AB going to try and do the same thing. He's got a good forehand.
He really does. It's
got some pop on it.
Very whippy, and it's got some pop for sure. He does a great job keeping that elbow in and just getting that whip.
Yeah, kept it real close there. That's an easy birdie. Eagle gonna land up a forehand. Heiser are up and around these trees.
Yeah, kind of had to make a decision of going up and over or kind of that wide around route.
Ooh, Tombstone. He's got a long putt now.
Yeah, kind of hung it halfway in the middle of the two.
He did, yeah. Doss, after that errant second shot, this is his third. Just going to be laying up for a 4. No worries there. Here is Eagle for the birdie from about 45.
Ooh, wow.
Dang.
That thing was 3 feet above the basket, 3 feet from the basket.
Yeah, then it just dropped right in.
Yeah.
Paul not missing that one after the last hole especially. Doss is going to clean up a par. And AB posterizing this hole.
Absolutely. Just, I mean, the tee shot was a little to the right, but pretty much exactly how you want to play it. Get up there, throw a nice sidearm, don't have to putt.
Yeah. God, it was coming down for Nate Doss's forehand.
Whew.
So cool looking. All right, there's 3 birdies. That's a pretty good score for the card.
Definitely. That's what you expect to see on a card of this caliber.
Yep. And I believe, Corey, that is all we got for part 1. Oh, the disc golf pins.
They're my favorite, dude.
They're making a Johnny football one now.
I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited.
And the Central Coast disc golf one, too. But the Johnny football pin should be amazing. The signature hat. All right, guys, that is all we got for part 1. Thank you for watching. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to our Patreon subscribers. You guys are the bee's knees. We wouldn't be here without you. The store's open. Lots of discs. Shameless plugging. Anything else?
No, man. Other than just check us out for round 3, part 2, and round 4 to shortly follow after that.
Oh, man. Good times coming, Corey.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, guys. We'll stop talking. Catch you guys around. Later.